Everyone's hyping EVs, silent, futuristic, green. They're the automotive equivalent of a tech CEO promising to disrupt, well, everything. But what if I told you there's a truth EV fanboys don't want you to hear? A truth hidden behind sleek design and promises of a carbon-free utopia. This isn't about hating on progress, it's about asking the tough questions. This video might change how you see electric cars forever. Electric cars promise clean energy, zero emissions, and low maintenance. Sounds perfect, right? Like a unicorn that also charges your phone. Well, not quite. Behind the polished branding, EVs come with problems no one's talking about. At least not in those slick commercials with windmills and smug-looking drivers. Look, I get it. We all want a cleaner planet. But are EVs really the silver bullet they're hyped up to be? Or are we being sold a bill of goods? Let's start with the biggest myth, and it's one that'll hit you right in the wallet. Ah yes, the siren song of EV ownership. No more gas stations. Say goodbye to oil changes. And while that's technically true, it's like bragging about not needing haircuts when you're rapidly going bald. Because friends, have you seen the cost of a new battery? We're talking up to $20,000 once you're out of warranty. That's not a repair bill. That's a down payment on a decent used car. And replacement isn't quick. Imagine this, you're stranded on a road trip, miles from civilization, and the only charging station is a rusty outlet behind a gas station bathroom. Some owners have waited weeks for basic service. Weeks! You could walk across the country faster. So much for that whole convenient future thing. Chapter 3. Myth number 2. EVs are good for the planet. You're told EVs are green. And I'll admit, compared to a Hummer, they're practically photosynthesis on wheels. But let's not kid ourselves. Mining for lithium and rare earth metals, the stuff that makes those batteries go, comes with a hidden environmental price, and often a human one too. We're talking about massive mines, often in developing countries with lax environmental regulations. We're talking about toxic waste, habitat destruction and exploitation. No tailpipe doesn't mean no damage, we're just exporting the pollution, outsourcing the dirty work to places far from the shiny showrooms. Chapter 4. Myth number 3. Charging is easy and everywhere. Remember that road trip scenario? Well, it gets worse. Range anxiety is real, folks, and unless you live in a major city with a private charger, you're basically playing charging station roulette every time you leave your driveway. Public chargers? Don't get me started. They're like the public restrooms of the EV world. Often broken, slow, or overcrowded with people desperately trying to squeeze a few more miles out of their battery. And good luck finding one on a long road trip. It's like trying to find a decent salad at a gas station. Possible, but you're probably going to be disappointed. Chapter 5. The EV resale crisis. Let's talk about depreciation, baby, or as I like to call it, the oh god, my EV is now worth less than a gently used scooter crisis. Here's the thing, as battery health declines, so does your car's value. And those batteries, they degrade faster than you can say Elon Musk. Some used EVs drop 50% in 3 years. Let's be honest, who wants a second-hand battery? It's like buying a used toothbrush. Technically functional, but you. Unlike gas cars, which age like fine wines, or at least like a decent box of juice, EVs age like smartphones, fast. 1 minute they're the hottest thing on the market, the next they're gathering dust in a corner, begging for a software update that'll never come. Outrow the EV truth. Look, I'm not saying EVs are all bad, but let's stop pretending they're the perfect solution. The technology is promising, but it's got a long way to go before it's ready for prime time, especially for those of us who don't live in Silicon Valley and have personal charging stations. Hit that like button if you want real car content, not just shiny PR. Subscribe for weekly truth bombs the auto industry doesn't want you to hear. And tell me in the comments, would you buy an EV right now, or are you waiting for Gen 2.0?